Hello, welcome to Jenny's Food Network. I'm doing another video response to someone who had commented on my video titled How Jenny Came to America, Journey from East to West, Part 2 of 2. So this person commented and had asked, you graduated from Iowa State University, which is ISU. I'm going there next year after community college. That is such a sweet little message. I love that. That was cute. So, okay, I'm going to respond to that. So yeah, because in that video I was talking, Mommy Jane, my sponsor, who sponsored my family coming to America, she had mentioned that I went to Iowa State University, which is ISU. So yeah, I'm just going to talk a bit about how my journey in college. So after I finished high school, I went to a community college. I went to Kirkwood Community College in Iowa. And it was a great school, you know, do what you gotta do. And there was a really awesome science teacher there. His name is Mr. Lyons. Oh, he was such an amazing teacher. Everybody at the school just loved him, you know. And so I took his classes a lot because he was such an awesome teacher. Oh my gosh, I learned so much about science like you can't imagine. So I took the college courses at the community college at Kirkwood Community College. At the time that I went, there were 2 locations, but I don't know about now. That was years ago, okay? So I went to community college, Kirkwood, for a year and a half. After that, I transferred to University of Iowa, which is in Iowa City, Iowa. And I went there, I believe 1 or 2 semesters or something, and then I transferred to Iowa State University, which is in Ames, Iowa. And so I was just taking some elective classes at University of Iowa. And then at the time I was still married to my ex-husband at the time, so, and then he wanted to start you know, accounting classes, whatever, at Ames, Iowa. So then I decided to just finish up and start so when I went to Iowa State University in Ames, Iowa, I started all my accounting courses there. So thank God, you know, so it's such a hassle to transfer credits, and you know, it becomes a headache. So I finished all my accounting classes. I got my accounting degree at Iowa State University, and after I graduated, because I took summer school year-round, I finished college in 3.5 years. Instead of like the standard 4-year graduation, I finished in 3.5 years in college. Instead of graduating in the fall time, I finished right in summer school. So that works well, you know. And so to tell you a bit about the campus, community college at Kirkwood, it was pretty decent, you know, and it was good. Do what you have to do, you know, to get the experience of college if you don't want to be exposed to a university, a big university at first, and just to get a feel of it. And plus, community college is supposed to be like cheaper than the university level per credit, you know, that you have to pay for tuition. So when I went to University of Iowa and took my electives there, if you compare University of Iowa, it's supposed to be a bigger college in terms of like student population. At the time that I went, the average was about 40,000 students, okay? It's a lot bigger college, a lot bigger student body compared to Iowa State University, okay? So to be honest, I definitely loved Iowa State University better because of the campus setup, okay? So University of Iowa, it had like a nearby pet mall, which is pretty popular as well, you know. You could eat there, there's lots of places to eat, a lot of shopping stores there, you know, pretty cool. But the only thing is, they integrated the public traffic right into the campus. It was horrible. You would stand there regardless if it's a nice day, hot day, rainy day, snowy day. It takes forever just to cross the street. It really did take forever. And if you're driving inside the campus, it takes forever to get anywhere because students are always walking right in front of you, and you're about to run over everybody. And so it was a really poorly designed campus, even though it's for the convenience of like driving and cutting through the university, you know. It was a pain in the butt. So I did not like the setup of the university because there's like traffic everywhere in campus, okay? And there's like car exhaust that you have to breathe in. It takes forever to get somewhere because you have to wait you have to wait to cross every block of the street. It was really a noise, poorly designed school. And so when I transferred to Iowa State University, oh my goodness, talk about Zen. It was such a beautiful campus. It was a very beautiful campus as well. And the design of it was just amazing. It was made for like it was like a ped university, it's like for pedestrian. It's like for walking and biking. They had like really nice like bike path, really wide cement like bike path and like walkways for people, you know, so you always had room to bike. Sometimes it could be kind of like congested in the walkway because of when they have like students, high school students visiting like, you know, campuses. Oh my goodness, they have so many high school kids there coming in, you know, which is great, you know, for them to experience, but it gets so crowded, sometimes I have to go around people onto the grass and get back on the pavement, you know, so it's so wonderful. I highly recommend you to get a bike because to walk, oh my goodness, I used to walk like crazy. I used to walk from home to a class. It would take us as long as like 5 to 30 minutes to walk because sometimes the campus is really on the opposite end of the area where I lived. So to bike, it is so fast, it is so awesome. And when you bike, instead of taking 20 to 30 minutes to walk, you get there like in 5 minutes. Like that's how fast you could bike. If you want to bike slower, up to you. You want to bike faster, then good for you, you know? And so it was awesome because you didn't have to deal with the city traffic coming into the campus at Iowa State University. And it was very zen, a lot of grassland, clean buildings, clean lawn, and it was just a really beautiful campus, you know, and you didn't have to wait forever to cross the street because there's no streets within the campus. And so for this person to send me a message being so proud and excited to transfer from a community college to a university, I'm really proud of you and congratulations. I'm really excited for you because you're going to experience what I did. But the thing is, I graduated 14 years ago. I graduated in the year 2000. I finished school on August 5th and I had, you know, graduated in the summer. So I was a summer student who graduated instead of waiting until December to finish school, you know. So like I said, I finished school in 3.5 years instead of 4, and I'm glad I got over with it, you know. And yeah, so I'm excited for you. I have not been, ever since I graduated back in the year 2000, I never went back to visit, you know, because I didn't have a reason, and plus I moved away. So after I graduated from Iowa State University, I worked for 2 years in the Des Moines, Iowa area, downtown Des Moines, Iowa. So I worked there for 2 years. After that, I moved away, came back to Chicago, Illinois, and I have been here since. So whatever life comes to me, I'm here. So yeah, thanks for your cute message. Really appreciate that. And same as me, I went to a community college for 1.5 years, transferred to University of Iowa, and then I transferred to Iowa State University, and that was the university where I completed all of my accounting courses, all of my business course levels that I had to take, so I finished. And if you wondered why didn't I go to go get my master's, well, I did want to. Like, I did talk about this next subject in my old video, but I guess I could just bring it up now, just to just to give you a bit of my spirit and just put heads up for you. So, after I graduated college in 2000, I got a accounting job, and that job was gonna pay like 70% of my undergrad. To get my master's, it was gonna pay 70% of my college tuition, okay, if I went for an undergrad degree, my master's. And what I wanted to do as I worked, you know, and I wanted to, my dream at the time, I wanted to be an accounting professor. I seriously had such a passion for accounting. I really did. I did well in the classes. I enjoyed accounting. And by the way, before I get deep into that, when I was still in college back then, to get my 4-year degree, I tutored Accounting 1, which is financial accounting. I also tutored Accounting 2, which is managerial accounting. And I also tutored in finance, okay? So those 3 courses, I tutored other college students, and yes, the university did pay me. It wasn't, I didn't make much anyways, but it was just a fun job for me to do, to tutor, to put on my resume, and I did really enjoy tutoring other college students, and it was accounting 1, accounting 2, and finance. I wanted to tutor statistics, but my schedule was too busy because I was working and going to college full-time, and I was tutoring accounting 1, 2, and finance. My hands were full. So I would have loved to tutor statistics too, you know, because I enjoyed that class too. So anyways, get back to the point of me wanting to get my master's in, you know, and then wanting to go into being a professor in the field of accounting. My ex-husband, I'm sorry to dwell on my ex-husband a lot, but you know, he became part of my life, and I saw the problems in that relationship, and it really affected me. Whatever he can complain about me, what I did to him, or what he feels that he wasn't happy with me, then that's his story. But for my story, I wanted to pursue my career in being a accounting professor, or get a PhD or something, you know, eventually. And he said things to me when I told him I want to go for my grad degree. I would, even if I don't go for my PhD, you know, but I would like to get, like, you know, my master's in business administration or something, or blah, blah, you know. And he would say things to me, don't waste your time. You're not even that smart. Your best friend is smart. She's naturally smart. She doesn't have to study much, and she still get A's. For you, you have to study a lot, you know. And for you, you're not naturally smart, so don't waste your time. You should just settle and start a family and have children eventually, you know. But the weird thing is, him and I were together for 10 years. Him and I never even had kids. So what is he talking about? Me not going for my master's in business administration or something to continue on my career, you know. It's just weird how this person would stomp on me and tell me that I'm not smart enough. Well, hello, I am in college or graduated already. I want to get back into college to get my master's. It's gonna requiring some studying. I don't care if I study for 1 hour or if I study for over 12 hours. You're in college, you should be studying, regardless if you're naturally smart or not, right? So for him to say, like, you're not naturally smart, so just give up, don't go for your master's. It's like, is it any of your business? Because we don't even have children. So it's weird, you know, it's contradicting. So because I believed in what he said at the time, I didn't go for my master's, okay? So it doesn't matter, you know, I eventually let that dream go, you know. And people say, it's never too late, Jenny, but it's okay. My life is busy enough right now. I have 5 children, and I'm 36 years old, and, you know, I have a great husband that I'm madly in love with, you know. So right now, I'm not interested in going back to school because it's too tough on schedule. I would have to put my kids to the side, and they're going to be really neglected because I'm not going to have enough time and energy to watch them full time and be there for them after they get off of school. And I won't be able to cook and clean much, and it's going to be really difficult to get a care sitter while I'm at school and try to find time to study after the kids go to bed. I would be upside down, but you know what, it's okay. I've let that dream go. I'm happy with my life now. My life, you know, is dedicated for the children, you know, cook and clean, be there for the kids. I'm fine with that, you know. And if people look down on me because I'm a full-time housewife and that I'm not out there working, well, you know what? I'm working my butt off at home with the kids 24/7, just like that other fabulous YouTube fan of mine that told me how much he appreciated and how much he respected me as a full-time mother, how much work we have to go through physically and mentally, okay? What we have to go through. What you go through, stress at work, is very stressful, but my type of work at home is very stressful too, okay? And you sacrifice a lot, okay? So it's a different type of stress. We're all in the same boat, okay, guys? So this is all I have to say is, if you have a dream, and if you believe in yourself so much that you want to do something that will benefit you, that's good for you and healthy for you, I say go for it. Yes, there will be other people that will put their opinions into your life because they feel that all they know is what they know in their lives, okay? And they sometimes try to tweak your mind and have you think a certain way to manipulate you or to persuade you. to do something that makes them happy. Even though it may not make you happy, but it may make them fulfilled because it makes them happy, okay? So I guess they're being a little selfish there, thinking that it makes them happy because they're satisfied the way your life is going, if you follow their footsteps or if you listen to their so-called advice. It's up to you. Either you stand up for yourself and do what you want because that's what you want, and if you're strong enough to stand up for yourself, then go for it. Good for you. I just want to make sure that it's something healthy for you and good for you, okay? And people may tell you, what you're doing is wrong. You're being stupid. You're making a dumb decision. If you're confused, you can ask for other close friends and family members that you trust. You ask them, can you give me some feedback on what I want to do? Do that. Don't just stick to one person. Ask a variety of people, you know? So you could do that, okay? Just be smart, be wise, be confident, stand up for yourself. Yes, I need to take my own advice as well. I'm not perfect. I still have my own issues, okay? So to this person who sent me this message, I'm really proud of you. I am so truly excited for you to go to Iowa State University because I experienced it. It's a beautiful campus, very clean, not overly congested with traffic and drama there. Ugh. Iowa State University, I love that campus. I definitely recommend that school. Okay, and the teachers there were pretty awesome as well. For my opinion, they were pretty good. Whoever didn't like the school, well, that's up to you. But this is my channel, my video. I say Iowa State University is the bomb. ISU. All right, Cyclones, you go. All right, take care.